Exactly. There are some growing concerns surrounding synthetic athletic fields. The turf in question is used in both pro and amateur sports arenas. Joe Dominguez looks deeper into the issues in this DCW 50 report.
While kids are at play tackling sports like soccer or lacrosse, some people are going to war over what they're playing on. Artificial turfs have drawn criticism from both parents and people concerned about the long-term health effects of the material replacing grass. At April's Montgomery County Public Schools board meeting, the question of adding an artificial field at Walt Whitman High School was a hot topic.
It's the only viable option on the table to bring new fields to these schools.
I trust that you have seen over the 3 years of this formal process that the support for turf has exponentially outnumbered the small but vocal opposition.
Is Zeophil safe? Do you really know?
There's not one high school in the state of Maryland that plays contact sports on zeolites. I don't want our kids to be the guinea pigs.
Zeolite Infill is the latest product being introduced. It replaces that black rubber product that came with the first generation of artificial turf meant for playgrounds and school fields everywhere. There is still debate over whether or not those rubber chunks can cause cancer.
Crumb rubber does have toxins in it, but those toxins are encapsulated. The only way those toxins leach out of the crumb rubber is if the crumb rubber changes state, so basically if it's burned.
When you look at the background rates of cancer in young people in this country, and you look at the number of soccer players in the country, you would expect almost 21,000 cases of cancer in that population. So the fact that we see 200, we don't really, that's not unexpected.
You'd think with a newer product, there would be less debate, but the fight rages on.
I'm terribly, terribly concerned about this new infill.
Susan Loftus is a physical education teacher in Montgomery County Schools.
I'm not afraid to speak the truth to power. I care about kids, and, you know, my job is about wellness and health.
She's worried about the dust created when kids play on artificial turf and how little we know about the latest material deemed safe.
We didn't find out till this weekend what this actual substance was. When the COO bid it out, he said mineral, organic mineral. Well, asbestos is an organic mineral. Coal is an organic mineral. And we know better than to inhale the dust from that.
The school district and supporters say zeolite is already being safely used at the Maryland Soccer Complex.
In fact, nationally recognized Maryland Sports Complex, which serves thousands of county kids, has extensively researched and is using the same zeolite infill we would be.
We believe that safety is of paramount importance to the school system. We believe that these fields are going to be safe, or we wouldn't be here advocating for them.
David Weaver is actually advocating in this fight because he believes it will pave the way for more artificial turf with zeolite at places like Einstein High School and a nearby middle school. The reason for that and the high demand for those fields is because maintaining natural grass fields like this one are so difficult.
All in favor?
It's why, in this case, there was an almost unanimous decision to move forward with artificial turf despite objections.
I take out my shoes. What is this?
Remember this parent who spoke at the meeting? He took his child to the Maryland Soccer Complex, and his son came home with a sore throat.
Other kids were dizzy. Where he was sitting on the sidelines, he has rashes running up and down his legs.
And why Loftus will continue to press school district leaders about research into those safety concerns.
I don't want to be flip about this. This is serious.
In Montgomery County, Joe Dominguez, DCW 50 News at 10.